What's happening guys, Gemma here and back again for another video. And today, as it is Wednesday, hopefully if you're watching this and the day it goes live, we're going to be doing a pickups video. Now I've got something really uncharacteristic of me down here, but I'm going to tell you the backstory and it's going to be very difficult to show you like every single game because I'm probably got like over 100 games at my feet. Yeah, that is insane. You're probably thinking, what kind of pickups video is this? But there's a bit of a story attached to it. Now, if you saw Monday's video, you would have seen a charity shop game hunt. But before that, went to John Shaw's. Now, I didn't film in John Shaw's because I've done like a ton of retro game hunts there. And I thought you guys ain't going to want to see more stuff, like the same stuff from John Shaw. So I didn't film, but I did go in. I picked up some stuff. One of which was this huge basket, right? Full of games and DVDs, which I'd kind of discarded. They're actually downstairs. But guys, wait a sec. And this is not everything, okay? There's more stuff. There's actual box games. These, wait. Okay. And, oh my god, if I can carry these. Now let me just put them back down before I drop them. So it's uncharacteristic of me to buy unboxed games, okay? But we were looking through these. We were actually looking for a PlayStation 1 game that was missing out of a haul that I'm about to show you. And John said, have a look in here, it might be in here. And unfortunately, it wasn't in there. But what I realised as I was going through these were there are actually some really good games. For example, Left 4 Dead on the Xbox 360, Donkey Kong Country on the Wii. You know, like, these were like pretty decent games. And I go to John, you know what, John? Think I'm going to buy these. How much? So he just looked at them and he goes, okay, 50. A little thing. I decided, you know what? It's probably going to be worth it for 50 quid. So I'll show you a couple of games, but I will put a lot of them over on my Instagram because, like I said, you saw the two pals there. It's going to be difficult for me to show you all of them, okay? But this is awesome, but I'll just show you this. In with it was an original PlayStation 2 demo, and I'm just going to read out the back to you here. So we've got playable demos of Airblade, Dark Cloud, Clonia 2, Latina's Veil, This is Football 2002, World Rally Championship, WWF SmackDown, just bring it. Videos of Dropship, UPF, Gran Turismo 8-3A Spec, Jak and Daxter, The Precursors Legacy, MotoGP, Wipeout Fusion, and with a couple of extras around Legacy of Kane, Soul Reaver 2, Devil May Cry. Now this kind of stuff's pretty darn cool because you don't see this out in the wild that often, but I managed to find it by pure accident. So that's really, really cool. It made me kind of order Demo 1 as well on the PlayStation 1 off eBay. Now I'm just going to find some other bits for you. Things like this, look. Oddworld, Abe's Exodus on the PS1. Now some of these discs do need a damn good clean, but that's okay. That's okay. So I'm confident I can find a little box for these and then they will become shelf worthy, okay? Shelf worthy games. What else have we got? Things like Battlefield 3 on the PS3. They're a combination of PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, Xbox 360, original Xbox and PS3 stuff in here. So actually not too bad. So think 50 quid. I've got well over 100 games. Let's see if there's anything decent like showing you guys in here. There are a couple of games that I wanted to talk to you about that I've not seen at all before. But it's going to be too much for me to sift through these in this video, so I'll just stick them over on my Instagram. So make sure you guys go and follow me on Instagram. It'll be on screen somewhere now, but it's in the description because I've not heard of them and I always like to get your opinions. So remember, over 100 games, 50 quid unboxed. I mean, I've got like Max Payne 3 here. Might give some of these away because, like I said, there's a couple of copies. Crash Team Racing. There was Crazy Taxi 2 on the Dreamcast. I mean, there's an absolute ton. I mean, like I said, I'm going to have to clean them, which is no problem. That Driver 2, check it out, disc 1 of 2. There's a whole heap of good stuff here. But I'm actually going to show you some box stuff now. So I'm going to go ahead and put them down. Okay, so went into John's, like I said, was never going to be a mad shop. It was never going to be a mad shop. But I picked up, I went for kind of obscurity, so I picked this up because I'd never heard of it, never seen it. And that, guys, is Pipe Mania 3D on the PlayStation 1. Now on the back it looks like a kind of top-down puzzle game where you have to fix all the pipes together to transport, I guess, liquid from one to the second area. So pretty basic concept. There's loads of stuff like this floating around on mobile devices, but I'd never seen it on PlayStation 1. Now it is box complete as well. We've got the manual right here, which is pretty gnarly, like the colour pop on that, and the disc, so that's pretty darn sweet. So I don't remember how much I paid for these individually because we just kind of did like an all-in price. In fact, I got all of this for 70 quid, okay? So bear in mind those discs and everything I'm going to show you now for 70 quid, okay? Now, here is an empty case, and you know, this was the game we were looking for. Guys, it is Overboard on the PlayStation 1, recommended by Cake. So Cake, if you're watching this, thank you very much. Sadly with no game in, so I kind of figured, well, he actually gave me the case. I kind of figured I would be able to maybe purchase a loose copy of this, or ask you good people if you have a spare copy, disc only, floating about so I can add it into my collection. The box is in pretty decent condition, but I just need it to be completed. So John was kind enough to throw that in the mix. Moving on, picked up. Now I just want to kind of put the brakes on here. I'm like sifting through all this stuff, and there were some spine facing the spines were front facing Mega Drive games. I'm like, got that. Then there was a gap, and this was laid down. Okay, this was laid down, right there. It's not a fantastic game by any stretch of the imagination. I wouldn't necessarily say it's a rare game, but I would say it's an more obscure game. Guys, it is the Lawnmower Man on the Sega Mega Drive, one of the later Mega Drive games releases, as evidenced by the kind of the different logo, the blue. I call them the blue boxes, as opposed to the black boxes. Not a game I particularly enjoy, but I was going for a little bit of obscurity with this, like I said, with Pipe Mania 3D. So, terrible game actually. It hasn't aged well at all. I think it tried to be ahead of itself for the time, but nonetheless, I thought, you know what, let's bang it in. Okay, don't go anywhere. Been pretty darn hooked on my original Xbox, and now with the new Lady Lounge video in the cards or on my channel somewhere, got everything kind of pretty much hooked up, including one of my original Xboxes. So that being said, kind of thought it would be about time that I picked up Jade Empire by the classic BioWare. Now, for those of you that have lived under a rock for the past however many years, BioWare are the creators of Dragon Age, and BioWare are the creators of Mass Effect. So if you think along the lines of your RPGs, you're thinking along the right lines when it comes around to Jade Empire. Now, I don't believe, and I'm going to kick myself if I have it, don't believe I have this in my collection, and most things that I buy from John's are in really good condition. This obviously not deviating from that in the slightest. He actually, and I think he cleaned the disc for me on this one, so it's like super damn cool. And even there's like even a little Xbox pamphlet in here, like advertising Xbox Live and other games. So like, as the kind of collector side of me, this is pretty darn gnarly, things like this added in. I really miss instruction manuals. So picked up Jade Empire. Also picked up Dead or Alive Ultimate because I kind of like, you know, that kind of quick fighting game, quick crazy action, bright popping colours, crazy ass sprites, awesome animation, eccentric characters. Dead or Alive has it all, and I never owned this version back in the day. This is the 2-disc version. Is it Dead or Alive? What is it, Ultimate? I have no idea, but I picked it up nonetheless, Let me just wait a minute, Okay, let's backtrack. Dead or Alive 1 and 2 are banged in with this, and this only cost me a couple of quid from John, so I was super stoked. Let me know if you've played it, guys, in the comment section below, but I'm going to show you something else now. So this is the last thing. You may not be impressed, but I actually am pretty impressed. I'm very impressed with this. Okay, wait for it. It's quite heavy, oddly, and you'll find out why. Do you know what this is? Do you know what this is? Like, of course I know what this is. This is a Sega Saturn. This is a Sega Saturn. Look how neat the box is, right? The box is what sold it. And it is a box only. Now, in this box here, I've got a storage box in front of me. I have a very, very battered Sega Saturn box. Don't go anywhere because I'm going to show you what's in this. It's really, really immaculate. John sold me this for a tenner. So it's the immaculate box. I wanted a brand new box. Everything is completely gorgeous inside. Now, I never knew, and I want you to tell me, I never knew the RF cable came in its own box as part of a Saturn bundle until yesterday. If we can pop this open, I'm going to show you guys. But look as well, another reason I got this box is because there's a Sega Saturn console manual. Like, you don't see these things out in the wild. If you get a Sega Saturn box, it's like a Sega Saturn box. You don't necessarily get the manual. But look at this. There was a flat pack version box for the RF unit, which I have like loads of these because I've owned quite a few Saturns over the years. I think I've got a few in my collection now. So I was just going to kind of like glue that on the bottom, fix it up a little bit. But my question to you is, was this initially included in the box as part of the Sega Saturn bundle, or was this like a peripheral that you had to buy extra, like a spare RF unit cable? So let me know in the comment section below. But if we continue to take a look in this, there's everything, including all the original bags, leaflets, warranty cards. You guys can see there's everything here. There's even a little bit, look, an RF unit out now included in this pack, in place of the SCART cable, so maybe that answers my question. More stuff around the warranty, and then the original bags. So I think for me, somebody has a couple of Sega Saturns that I thought, you know what, why not get the box? It's in freaking immaculate condition, it's been well looked after, and it only cost me a tenner. So there we go. My hair's a mess today, hope you can excuse that, but scrapping that, I just want to thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate you tuning into my content. I say it in every video because I think it's important. Hope you enjoyed the pickups video, and don't forget, if you're new around here and you're not subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and I will start to post additional pictures of this massive mammoth bundle around me of unboxed games over on my Instagram. There's another Aero Wings on the Dreamcast, you see. Got some awesome titles. I will post more pictures on my Instagram, so go and check it out and give me a little follow, guys. I really appreciate it. But for now, do you like this new angle? I'm going to be like switching around different angles of the Lady Lounge, so let me know if you like this angle. But for now, my name's Gemma. Hope you're having a beautiful day. Take care. Have a good one, guys. See you soon.